What is up, Insaners, and welcome to another video of the Fantasy Premier League 2022-23 season. In this one, guys, we're going to talk about some of the best wildcard teams for Game Week 26. So if you like the video today, make sure to hit the like button. Also subscribe to the Insanely Football YouTube channel for more FPL content. And with that, let's start today's video. So without wasting any time, we'll quickly jump into the first wildcard draft. This is basically attacking the double game week in Game Week 27, keeping the Game Week 29 bench boost in mind. So we are going for a lot of Brentford and Brighton players and trying to gain the maximum out of the double in Game Week 27 and then work towards a bench boost in 29. So we have Kepa and Ryan goal. I think that's the most sound combination to go for. In case if you feel that you do not want to spend this much money, maybe you can go for a Raya plus a Ward combination. It's basically Leicester versus Chelsea in the double. I mean, Chelsea aren't really also keeping a lot of clean sheets, so the confidence is not very high, especially for me. I don't think so there's a huge difference. But yeah, I mean, Leicester's definitely not keeping clean sheets. So in case if you want to go a bit safer, you go Kepa. I don't like the combination of going with the Sanchez plus Raya because I like the fact that I have Estupinian in my team. And he's the defender from Brighton. I think he's the one to go for. And I think Kepa and Raya is fine. Now, in terms of the Brighton and Brentford defenders, we have Estupinian. I think he's the best option to go for. There were some rumors, some doubts about his fitness, but I think he's absolutely fine. He's good to go, and he should be the number one pick in that Brighton defense. Then, in terms of going with the Brentford defender, I think Mee is a very good and a strong option. In case if you want to save some money, maybe you can go for Henry, who's probably a good option in terms of getting assists, etc. But Mee definitely has the better goal threat and he's the better defender. So I think if you have the money and if you're okay spending a little bit extra, you can go for Mee. If you're trying to save money, then you go for Henry. Now we've also gone for a double up in the Newcastle defense. I think that's the strongest combination to go for. We've gone for Botman and Trippier. There's some doubts about Shar's fitness, maybe some rumors about his starting, etc. And I think Botman in that money is absolutely fine. You're saving some money. Shar is, I think, more than 5 million. I think you can at least invest this money elsewhere. Now, in terms of going with the other defender, we have Gabriel as the Arsenal defense cover here. A lot of people are going with Zinchenko. I think both options are fine. Some people are saying that Gabriel is better in the short term because of the set piece threat that he can actually get against a team that he's facing in the short run. And Zinchenko is probably better in the long term. But I think it's not really a huge difference. You can go for either. In terms of the midfield here, we've gone for a double up on the Brighton midfield because of the fact that they have a double in Game Week 27. So we have March and Mitoma. I think that's the strongest double up. Again, a lot of people are talking about McAllister as an option, but I'm still not seeing that. Yes, he's playing well in that number 10 role, but we still do not know whether he's going to continue playing in that number 10 role. Because if he plays in that DM role, then the attacking returns would not come. So I think March and Mitoma is the strongest combination, the safest combination as well in terms of EO, etc. Now, we have also covered the Arsenal double up here and we've gone a bit safer with Saka and Odegaard. Both are nailed for minutes. Saka is on penalties. Saka is playing really well. Odegaard has the best XGI numbers among all midfielders for Arsenal. So I think we have that safety net. Then we have Rashford here as well. He blanks in Game Week 28, but then I think he's in great form and I think he's worth picking. In terms of the forwards, we have Tony, Haaland and Kane. I think it's a pretty straightforward template option. Now let's look at the second wildcard draft where we have some alternative picks. Here guys, we have not really differentiated in terms of goalkeepers. Now in terms of defense, we've gone for Zinchenko instead of Gabriel and Henry instead of Mee. So we've saved some money here on both the defenders. Now, in terms of midfield as well, we've gone a bit attacking here. We've gone for Martinelli instead of Odegaard because I think Martinelli can definitely outscore Odegaard, especially in the short term. I think his minutes are also fine. I don't see a lot of risk in terms of his minutes. I think Saka plus Martinelli is a strong combination. Then instead of Mitoma, in case if you want to go for McAllister because of the attacking threat that he can provide, because of him being on set pieces, maybe even on penalties, I think McAllister is a decent option, but I'm still not very sure. But yeah, in case if you want to chase the upside, in case if you want to go a bit attacking, a bit aggressive, I think March plus McAllister is a strong combination. Now in terms of the forwards here, we've gone for Watkins instead of Kane. So in case if you feel that you want to invest that additional money maybe elsewhere, maybe in the upcoming game weeks, maybe in Game Week 29 or even in 28, then you can save some money, get in Watkins. I think Kane is still the better option because of the slightly better fixtures. But yes, if you do not trust the Tottenham team and their attack, I think Watkins is a solid pick. Now let's talk about the other or the slightly more aggressive draft. Now in this draft again, we've kept the same keepers. As I mentioned, if you do not want to invest a lot of money in your second keeper, maybe you just go for Ward. Now in terms of the double up in defense, I think Botman and Trippier are still a strong combination. Here we've reverted back to Mee because your money is not a problem. because of the fact that we do not have Erling Haaland in the team. Yes, guys, we do not have Erling Haaland in this team. Now, I know a lot of people might not like this draft, but yes, in case if you want to go aggressive, because of the fact that a lot of people are maybe thinking of captaining Saka, so Haaland is not being captained this week by them, then next week as well, I mean, you can definitely captain a double game week player, a Brentford player, or even a Brighton player, and 28 Haaland blank. So you essentially do not need him, or you may not need him till 28. I still feel it's a huge risk. It's a very risky strategy. And then in game week 29, also Man City do not have a double. So maybe the potential gains from Haaland could be limited. Again, famous last words, I still feel he's worth keeping in the team. But in case if you fancy not going without him, I think you can get in the combination of Tony, Kane and Watkins. Now in this draft, we've gone a bit aggressive here as well. So instead of an Arsenal midfielder, let's say we've not gone for Odegaard or Martinelli, but we have Maddison here. I think he's an underlooked player. I don't think so a lot of people are considering him on the wildcard, especially because of the fact that, a lot of people are going with the Brighton mids and maybe a double up with Saka and Odegaard or Saka and Martinelli. So I think Maddison, if you're looking for a differential, I think he's definitely right up there. He's a great option. And this is the team, it's slightly more aggressive. If you want to go even more aggressive, you can even change a Watkins to Iheanacho in case if you feel that Leicester is probably going to explode. They're going to score a lot of goals. I think Iheanacho in that Leicester lineup is also a very strong option. So these are some of my top teams, my best teams in terms of the wildcard in Game Week 26. Do let me know what you think about these in the comments below. Do let me know if you like these or not. If you enjoyed the video today, guys, make sure to hit the like button. Also subscribe to the Insanely Football YouTube channel for more such FPL content. Thank you so much for watching, and I'll see you guys in the next one.